Inquisitive is our app, and the goal behind the app is to break language barriers. So, our motivation stemmed from the fact that there are currently 1.1 million international students in the US, and presentations often take place in international settings, which generally make it hard to follow along if your native language might not be English. Okay, so now let's go in and sign in. 160. Okay, so now that we're signed in, I'm first going to go in and say that I'm the presenter. I'm going to generate the presentation code. So this is local right now, but in general, the user should be able to upload any PDF that they have on their mobile device. In a second, I'll go into another interface that we implemented, which is a web app, so that users don't need to upload directly from their mobile device, but they can upload from their computer itself. So now we generate the code. So first upload the files and then generate the code. So 2SU3 is our code. So share this code with your audience. So now I'm going to audience 2SU3. So one of the neat features is we get to select a language. So I'm going to say Chinese. So using Google's translation API, I'm going to hit continue. And now the presentation is translated to Chinese. And you can see that we have a bunch of questions here from different users. So say I had a question to ask, I can ask it anonymously. So what is the first slide, I guess, I don't know. So we're gonna hit submit, and my question is now published there. And if I click, we don't have any answers yet, but we do say that question is posted by anonymous. So the other neat feature is we're able to refresh the page, and then it'll give us the number of upvotes. So suppose this had, so let's do something else. Suppose this had 15 upvotes, we refresh it, and now Mary's question appears here. So you can flip through the slides in this view. You can also see the catalog view of all the slides and the number of questions associated with each slide. And from here, let's go on to the annotation feature. So if we click here, and suppose we rotate our app to, yeah, there we go. So suppose we rotate our app to a landscape orientation. You're able to draw on the app, make edits, change around the features, and you're able to draw directly on the app. And this is from motivation from our second programming project. So now if we clear, everything's gone. You can change the transparency as well. Based on user feedback, we've improved two features of our app. One is we've implemented a web app to support different user bases, and the second is we decided to make the annotation screen landscape so that there's more room for the users to annotate freely. So for the web interface, this is what it looks like, and right now there's a user login so that presenters could actually go into a web app and actually upload their presentation that'll be then fetched through the app itself. This is so that it makes more sense for a user to be able to upload via laptop than their mobile device. And some of the technical challenges and accomplishments that we've had is we've used the Google Translation API, which takes in a PDF with selectable text and then generates a new PDF with the translated version, and annotation, which was inspired heavily from Programming Assignment 2, and the addition of a web app, which we didn't have in mind when we were first coming up with ideas for this app. So how our app differs from other apps on market is that there's an auto translation of slides, which you don't necessarily see otherwise in apps like this, and we're able to annotate directly on the slides. So these are aspects that maybe exist individually, but they don't exist collectively in one app. And also the whole dual app and web app, the mobile app and web app interface is to really help adapt to different user bases.